I just wanted to remind everybody before we get started in the video, if you want your car shown on Fan Rides, to send it to this address right here, and we will get your car put on Fan Rides. Because right now I only got, I think, like 1 or 2. So if y'all want me to keep Fan Rides going, I'm gonna have to get some Fan Rides in. So send it to this email address and you'll be on the next episode of Fan Rides. So get those things in so I can keep the Fan Ride episodes going. All right, now let's get on with the show. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber. As you can see by the thumbnail, there's been some terrible things done to some fox bodies. The reason I wanted to do this video is because of one particular fox body that I saw. But we'll get to that in a little while. But to start things off, we're going to go through some of the, in my opinion, some of the ugliest fox bodies I've ever seen. And this might trigger a few folks. Some folks might get a little mad or whatever, but this has got to be said. What we're going to start off with is this one right here. And my goodness, as you can see, we got a doozy from the get-go. I mean, are you freaking serious? This thing has got stacks on both sides and looks like train horns sitting on top of it and a doggone antenna. Looks like a big CB antenna. I mean, what is this guy doing? Is he trying to be Smokey and the Bandit, but Mustang style? I don't understand this. You know, but this looks horrible. And the next one. Here's the same one, but it's sitting in a parking lot. I'm just jaw dropped at this thing. I'm sorry it's so blurry, but that's about as clear as I can get this thing. But as you can see on the side, it's got truck mirrors. I guess that goes along with the truck stacks and the train horn that's on top of it. I don't know how anybody would think that this is something to do. This looks totally crazy. It is just horrible. I mean, somebody really jacked this thing up, and this was intentional. There's no way this thing is done by accident. This is very intentional. Here's a better side view of it. It looks like it's got some spoke wheels on it, which don't look all that great, and it's got those fender flares, the chrome ones. Remember way back in the I think it was late 80s that they had those fender flares like that, the chrome ones that you can add on. You buy them over at AutoZone or some other crappy auto parts store, and you slap them bad boys on. This is horrible, you know. And there's a better shot of those truck mirrors. That's like off of a 1979 F-150. The next one we got is an LX, and it's lifted like about a 24-inch lift kit. I'm like, seriously? How are you gonna destroy a fox like that? I mean, there's people out there that want these things, but the best thing he can do to it is, and it might be a sheep, possibly, but the best thing they can do to it was put a lift kit on it. I mean, this thing this is terrible. Got a brush guard in the front, frames painted blue. I guess somebody wanted to integrate their mudding and their fox body life together and come up with this monstrosity. But this is terrible. A side shot right here of the same one, and they got some kind of makeshift step to get up on the side of it to work on it. You know, that's about the most ingenious thing I've seen about this whole thing, is that step right there. But as you can see from the side, you know, you're not gonna be getting in this thing real easy. I mean, it's sitting up in the air, and you're gonna need at least a three-step ladder just to get in it. This is unbelievable. It's a shot from the back, and no, it does not get any better. And this shot from the back, it has much to be desired. The only thing good about this thing, right down there on the, looks like on the frame, it says made in USA. But I don't know what the M150 stands for on there. But you know what? This thing right here has probably got a lost title to this thing. That's why it's made into a 4x4. What in the high-rise GT in the world is this? They jacked this thing up and put iron crosses all the way around it. And it looks like it's got a for sale sign in the back. Yeah, he's gonna hang on to this thing for a while. I mean, this needs to be at a monster truck show, and it needs to be one of those ones that's getting run over by Bigfoot. And the colors don't even go together. Orange, and then they got a purple. Looks like somewhere on the framing or the suspension is purple. Horrible, horrible, horrible job. And guess what? There's a vert. Oh my goodness. What in the world are they doing? Are you kidding me? They got this thing sitting up at least 2 or 3 feet above where it needs to be. And it's 4x4, of course. You can see the gearboxes in the front and the back, but then they don't even have the mud tires to go along with it. I don't think I could rock that. I could not be proud of myself driving that right there around. You know, that's a different kind of lifestyle that they got right there. All right. I guess it's Baja time. It's another vert, but this thing, and they got the Wu-Tang Clan
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
on the gas door. Oh my gosh, Wu-Tang symbol on the gas door. But this is a straight Baja vehicle. I mean, the only way you can roll this, or the only way you can rock this, if you just like Foxbody and you like Baja. This ain't a good look. I mean, it's probably better than the other 3. Yeah, this is probably over in Australia somewhere. The next one guy is sitting on, nope, it's actually Washington. I see the tag now. This is up in Washington State. And this is a picture of it, I guess, when it's clean. Wow. I guess this is how folks ride around in Washington? This is what they do to Foxbodies in Washington. This is crazy. We got your lights up top, so you know he rides at night, but a convertible. So if this thing flips, he's going flying out of this thing. Yeah, I guess he's showing off a little bit of the suspension right there, or what he can do. And right next to it, look at there, there's a Fairmont. I think that's a Fairmont. But he got that all up in the air with that wing on the back of it. I'm gonna tell you what, this has got to be some type of a club out there. Washington, how y'all living with these Mustangs up in Washington, y'all? All right, here's another shot of it from the front. Another shot, I guess, when it's clean or before it hit the hills and trails. But yeah, you got the flared fenders, I guess, for those large all-terrain tires. Brush guard on the front. You know, somebody out there might. So some of y'all might like it. But like I was saying, this is some of my opinions on this. I'm not crazy about this one either. All right, we got a coupe. Yo, we got a coupe, and this is up in Ontario, Canada. Kenneth Sean, you might not want to see this, brother. You might not want to see this. This is right here to break your heart. This will break your heart. Look what they did to your notch, man. They did this to a notch. Oh my gosh. Don't look at this. You do not want to see this. This is horrific. They got this thing lifted up, ready to hit the trails. I can't believe they done this to this thing. As hard as these notches are to find, I can't believe they done this to it. I got a homie up there, Marco B. Marco, talk to these folks. Tell them this ain't what you want to do with a Foxbody. Oh my goodness. I know some folks are triggered right now. All right. I'm gonna get to the one that made me want to do this video. I mean, this is a wild one right here. I was just looking through cars.com and I came across this one and I was like, are you kidding me? You know, some people think the more things that you add onto a car, the better it looks. A lot of times, less is more. You know, the less additions and things that you put on it, it doesn't make it better that you keep stacking accessory after accessory after accessory on a car. It does not make it look better. Trust me. Well, this is the one that made me want to do this video in the first place. It's, well, let me just show you. Here it is. This one right here. You know, I was just, as I said, I was looking around on cars.com and I came across this, and to me, I cannot believe this thing. This has got every accessory I think known that you can get on a Foxbody, on the body panels, everything. I mean, granted, I mean, it's clean, but it looks horrible to me. Look at the side skirts. They look horrible. It's got a body kit on it. I guess it's the way the body kit is done. It doesn't look good. It does not look good to me. It's too much done to it. You see in this next picture, that's the picture with the top down, but still, it doesn't look any better. It's too much done to it. I mean, it's too. I don't even know how you would describe it. I mean, it's over accessorized. They got kit on the bottom, the little side skirts and stuff like that. They don't even stick out and look good. It's curvy. If it was going straight across, maybe it would look better. This next picture is from the front. You know, that doesn't look any better. And it's got the one-piece headlights. You know, those, I don't dig those at all. I don't like them. You know, you see I got rid of the ones that I had on the notch. I had to take them things out. You can see the lower lip right there. You know, I don't even know what to say about it. But the hood, I'm not digging that hood either. I can't even lie about that. I'm not crazy about that hood on the Foxbody. You know, it looks good maybe on a, I want to say it was a GT 500 or something like that. Around 05 to 09, I think, I seen it on a GT 500 about around that year model. And it looks good on it, but does not fit the Foxbody. And there's another shot of the other side of it, like it's gonna look any better from this side. This car doesn't have a good angle. You know, you say, look, take a picture from my good side. This car has no good side. And here's a picture from the back. And I think this is up in Indiana at a car dealership. So if you're looking to buy this one, it's about $30,000, 30 grand for that at a car dealership. And I'll show you why I think it costs $30,000 here in a minute. But this is a picture from the back. Those, I don't like those tail lights. They don't look good. I'd rather have the LX cheese graters or something like that. But these, no. Now, actually, we're gonna get to a couple of things that actually is decent about the car. And you see the wheels, they look pretty nice. You know, they got the Cobra brakes, you know, drill and slotted rotors on them. You know, those always look good. You know, when you kind of trying to show your wheels off, it looks good to have those drill and slotted back there, and the disc brakes. And this next one, see, it's clean up under there. It is clean, you know, it's a good looking car up under there. As long as you ain't ever got to look at the outside of it, if you can only look at the undercarriage and the wheels, it will look great. But you see, it was taken care of. It was well taken care of. Very clean car. This right here is the reason, these next few pictures is the reason I believe this car is up around $30,000. See, the interior is, what is that, SN95? Well done. You know, it's nice and clean inside. I mean, it seemed like everything was done right. Door panels, the dashboard, seats, everything. Like it was done like it's supposed to have been done. Terminator. I know what you're thinking. Is this thing got a Terminator motor in it? Yes, it has a Terminator motor in it. This is the reason I believe this thing is $30,000, because of that Terminator motor. And it looks like a stock motor. Like there's not a whole lot done to it. Everything looks under factory specs. It still has the pulley guard on it. Because you know, you see anything with a pulley guard on it, you know, they ain't really done anything to it. But this is the reason I think this car is $30,000. Because you know, they haven't even changed out the reservoirs or nothing. You know, a lot of people with the Terminator motors, they put those chrome ones in there. Oh, they're not chrome ones, but the aluminum ones in there. And they look awesome with the aluminums in there. It looks great. It sets that engine bay off when they're like that. So I don't think there's anything done with this motor. But that's the reason I believe this high price tag is on this car. Well, y'all, that's gonna wrap this up. And this, I was saying, this is the reason I did this video, is because of this car right here. Everybody, just because you add more accessories to the car, that doesn't make it look better. A lot of times, less is more. Most of the time, less is more. You know, in this case right here, you know, he went through the Foxbody parts book and bought everything in there. But there's some things on this car that are, you know, pretty nice. Like I was saying, the engine, the car is very clean. The SN95 interior, you know, it looks good. But other than that, they're never gonna sell this car. I'm telling you right now, they are never getting rid of this thing. It's gonna be at that lot for quite a while. If you're around the Indiana area and you're looking for something that looks crazy, buy it, let me know, and maybe I'll see you at Foxtoberfest. So if you like that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications bell so you can get that fresh stuff when it comes out, and we'll see you later.